Hi everybody. It's my first video in a long time. I suppose I didn't have much to add, so today I received an ATS-120, which I presume is just a newer version of the ATS-125 Plus in a different form factor. And here's the PL330 beside it, so you get an impression of its size. And it has Bluetooth. You see there by the battery voltage, it shows BT, and I'm connected to this Sony speaker wirelessly, as you can see, nothing plugged in. So I'll just turn it up. This is BBC Radio 4 on longwave.
A well-known example of terrible consequences of ill-considered actions
ist die amerikanische Familie Kallikak.
is the American family
Die
Kallikak.
Nachkommen des Leutnants Kallikak aus einer Ehe mit einer
An
erbgesunden...
American case study being used 20 years later as Nazi propaganda. But here's the thing. The story of the Kallikaks was a fraud. The feeble-minded but attractive barmaid of was a fiction. Deborah's supposedly troubled ancestors were a completely different family. And while there were examples of illness in that lineage, they were not the Mendelian miscreants that Goddard had imagined. The Kallikaks had become the founding myth of American eugenics, and the Nazis borrowed it wholesale.
Okay. So now we shall go to medium wave.
They seem to have kind of cut back a bit. I mean, it seems to be now endless repeats of Four in the Bed until the end of time. More Four.
Go back here.
Could do well. So the format's tweets in which basically they split up the quiz as
all the things that you do.
Oh, I love that song. How did you enjoy those two top tunes? It was Coldplay with Yellow and S Club 7 as well. Can you remember what year they both...
This also has what they call an LNA, Lima November Alpha, which is a low noise amplifier, which sometimes works, sometimes does not. It depends, I suppose, on the band that you're on. Sometimes it will cause imaging on different bands, but it does work quite okay for FM on the whip. But this is what happens when I do it on medium wave.
We'll be dancing to S Club 7's
Double click.
singing along to Coldplay's Yellow, popping to the cinema to watch Chicken Run, and having trips to the National Botanic Garden of Wales.
Double click.
You have
Off.
until the end of the next song to get in touch. I would love to hear all about what that is.
Your parents?
Oh, my father,
BBC Radio 4.
My father was...
BBC Radio 4.
So the gate is now closed. So I'm sorry.
It's already on board. My luggage is already on board.
I'm sorry.
Dennis, how bad can it be?
And the last person to go on, does that end up being the hijacker? Because
you will develop the condition. One of those rare conditions that work.
front of the plane. And I like the fact that it's set on real time. So
It is for the barbecue. He's a 10 meters of sunscreen. Get cash back on a 200.
So, to disconnect the speaker, you just double click here, or single click, and now we're on the internal speaker.
So the A1M is blocked in both directions for lorry on fire. It's between the M25 at junction 1.
Made this show, wanted it to have.
Hayley, is it a must-watch?
No, and I agree with a lot of what Scott said. Idris Elba's character, it's weird because it's all part of his mystery, but I'm not really sure how it works. That someone whose job it is to negotiate business deals might also be good at negotiating with a man and a gun on a hijacked plane.
Two very different. I mean, I don't know.
It might be a
police
reveal.
crisis negotiator many times called John Sutherland, who's brilliant.
Yeah.
And yeah.
To be mysterious corporate negotiator.
Oh, I
see. Like people keep hinting at what his job is, but we don't.
Oh, yes. Kim Wilde with Kids in America on BBC Radio Wales. You are listening to Bananas, and it's time for me to reveal today's fact.
So the history is complex and arise, I guess, out of a desire to help people have help.
It's not quite tense enough to watch when you're fully awake. But you know how when you're on a plane you watch...
So, that's it for the long wave, medium wave scan. Short wave follows, then SSB. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye for now.